today. From Ford Field in Detroit, this is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Ford Field. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
Up there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end.
But somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams.
The blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond.
Usually around 8 to 10 yards. Turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. That they told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking he was already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Go off a handoff here to Swift. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Goff. He'll drop this one off to Swift. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the give, this is Singletary. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And down inside the 50.
Thinks the defense is going to do him, dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way.
Good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he couldn't quite get there. Drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line and linebacker second level.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. You go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal. Maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put...
Working with a 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Swift. And they'll get it up just short of the 45. When he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
Lose sight of some of the smaller running backs, and all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Find an open target. The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
3rd and 2. Goff.
Pace is going to approach 100 yards. You've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Singletary to get the drive started. Gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him. Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. Play action. Now it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
Right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Allen off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete.
Right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Knox with a nice catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. We'll stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him. Another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Goff. And this is in.
Backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete in the beginning of the 3rd quarter. McKenzie returning it. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Here's Singletary.
Up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. He'll pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary.
He'll try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he powers his way up past.
So to speak, they need to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, Singletary. And able to break one tackle. Options galore here, second and a few inches.
Type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he finds Beasley, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into it.
They'll run on first down. Singletary.
No matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the lead is up to 18 now. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. On first down, gone. They need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win? This one feels like a lost cause.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Goff now, throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
A little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number group that we see hitting the field again. Just what you talked about. Took away the ball the last possession. They feel like they can go ahead and do it again. They are locked in and feeling good about how this game is going.
And they're playing free. They're playing loose.
Yet to go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Goff. And he drops it. All game long, there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Open man is Quintez Cephas.
They've been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Now Goff on 1st down. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side at the other. From just shy of midfield, Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Standing, I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown's going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Quarterback sneak, but having to move bodies That means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
All afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted. It's actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's going to look deep down the field.
Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was all spent. Very little reason to use them at this point. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And he'll maneuver his way forward.
Just keep that clock ticking.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
2nd and 5 now. Allen finding Knox there, complete.
I'll throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
10 yards, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. To throw, it's Allen. Oh, Diggs, what a catch. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And again, it's Allen. Toward the end.
Well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. So Allen's going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But
from the gun, here's Goff. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. One last throw here for Goff. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.